Welcome, my friends, to a Star Wars build experience video, a journal of the Scots. And today is not a cleaning the studio day. It is the May the 4th promo building day is what this is. Build. We must build. So it is the official Trade Federation troop carrier. Really pumped to have this set. It is next leveling my battle droid collection because you get 6 battle droids, 2 pilot battle droids for a total of 8, and then you get this little carrier that reminds me of a unique, almost like a souped up version of the Jawa one that had the crane, all that kind of stuff. But it's a really cute little carrier. So let's break into it. It's an absolute beautiful box. 25th anniversary symbol. It uses the standard tape. You can just kind of open it right up. Great box art. I think the boxes have been really solid this last week. This last wave. I cannot complain at all, or I mean I can complain, but I'm not going to. We'll set that right there. Here's the instructions. Oh, they don't have you scan them. Because normally you can scan to kind of get your extra inside points. I guess on a free set they don't put that on there. Come on, that's lame. Wouldn't you want to know where, like, who ended up and what account it was? So, pardon me. Maybe I'll pause and edit this out. But here we go. Bag one. Yeah, I've got quite the mess. This thing is 262 parts, which is, I think, pretty much most battle packs are in the 200 range of parts, so it's pretty good, pretty robust in terms of parts. I think the overall value on this is right around $30, which is on par because usually over 10 cents a part on average. And again, it's hard to kind of like average parts when you're looking at value on a set because, you know, not all parts are created equal, but it is all plastic. So okay, so it looks like it starts with just the 2 pilot droids. So they have you build those guys out. So we'll get that started right here. It looks like they have 1 straight arm, 1 gun arm, what I like to call it, just like so. Put on his robot pants. And these have been the same. I don't have a ton of these pilot droids, but I have a few. I have a couple of them. I think one of them came in a microfighter. One of them might have came. I think one of the advent calendars had a pilot droid. I might be wrong there, but I think it was like that. And then let's see. So yeah, microfighter. And then I forget the other. Let's see. Oh, that was the straight. So now I've got to get the curved because they. Although these don't have weapons. It looks like there's a couple extra arms, which is all good. There we go. Now we have the droids ready to rock because they're going to pilot this ship. Oh, this is a unique part. This is the... you don't see that in tan too often. I love the colors, the browns, the black, the gray, tan. These are all great colors for mocks down the line. I probably won't keep this built forever, although I'll keep it temporarily. We'll see if I have any uses for it. I don't have any plans for any episode 1 or 2. I mean, I'm doing Mustafar, but I don't think the droid carrier has a place in my mock. Oh, it looks like Remy has joined me. He's like, hello. I think I promised a Remy video one of these days, so stay tuned. It may happen. What we got here? That Remy may join me live. It would be fun to do a stream with Remy. I don't know how conducive it is for building. However, you probably would be more here for him than me. So let's talk about this promo. Let me know, what did you end up snagging? Hopefully your budget you had saved up, or you were allowed yourself to splurge a little. If you're going to splurge, now's the time, because you can get these sets and get the promo. I think this is, I mean, Amperu is a better figure, and so you could say that that's a better set just to get that figure. However, I think this is an overall better, more meaningful set, if that makes sense. And I get it, you don't really get a character, but for those army builders out there, I could tell online, a lot of in the Facebook chat, most people were like, hey, most of the promos, I don't necessarily care about getting 2 or 3 of them, but there were a lot of people who wanted to get 2 or 3 of these things, like, at least. And I mean, I could see why, right? Like, you'd want to have, like, if you want to build your battle droid army, you get the Clone Trooper battle pack, you get a couple of those, you get a couple of these, and you've got a real army in your hands. You know, and then of course there's other sets that are out there that you could get, and you'd be set. You'd be set until the next set of sets that come out, when LEGO decides to just constantly release. Doesn't stop, man. It just doesn't stop. Make it stop. LEGO's like, no, we're not stopping. You must buy, my friends. Okay, so now, oh, the glare. No. Well, this is kind of a cool technique. Never really realized that this right here, if you take one plate over, this can kind of create that ship like. I really got to remember some of these techniques. They could play later in life. Oh, and this curved part. Okay, so this curve and that curve play right into each other too. That's really something. That's pretty neat. Here we go. Oh. Bam. Boy, that thickened that up. Pretty good. We're cooking along here. So now we're bringing... There we go. Wow, that looks pretty clean. That's pretty neat. That's the one thing I love about building sets. You get these little ideas for techniques because the designers do such a good job. I mean, this definitely looks like a well-designed set. Essentially doing all the it's almost like the greebling, but the building of the wall on the carrier. Just like so. Pretty easy, not too repetitive. Love these brown grill pieces. Are going to be, those are solid parts to have. Really good, really solid. Okay, so that's done. Now in the inside we put all these. Oh, that's part of the tracking system. So very quick, very simple. Apparently that was not attached. There we go. That is all set. And then, okay, so these are extra parts. We'll set those aside. It says to shake out. Ooh, okay, here we go. Shake out bag number 2. Pardon the crinkling while we get that situated. I don't see two droids in this one. It looks like it's going to continue on with the theme of building out our carrier. There we go. And then, oh, okay. So we're going to go over the top. That's pretty neat. Giving that kind of that layered effect. That's cool. Really cool. Okay, so this goes all the way, except for at the end. There we go. Flip it over. We're going to do a little... This makes it a nice gliding tank when you can put these clear pieces. So I love getting these clear pieces. It strengthens the build for playability, and it's just it's a nice thing. Makes it look like it's hovering, gives it some height in the build, so that is a good thing. Let's see. Last one. But that's quite a bit. So there's the bottom. So now it's a nice surface, really all the way. You could really feel the difference. Okay, so now, oh, okay, this is like that's a cool technique. Ooh, I love getting these little pieces. These are really important. I really need to learn how to use these techniques a little bit better, more frequently, however you want to do it. See, sometimes it just requires a little extra planning, but once you have it down, it's like you can really turn things next level. Okay, so there. Alright, so essentially those go all on the outside, and then it gets covered up with these. So we just slap these in. One. There's 6 of these. This set is actually, it's now that I have it in my hand, it feels bigger than I thought it was going to be. It definitely looks like a smaller set, but this is a little bit more of along this, like it's not too far from the Rey's speeder. Like it feels a little bit like that in terms of the girth. Not quite. That one was a little beefier, but I'm just saying, like in terms of scale, like even I remember Rey's speeder, you were like, I think wasn't it like $15 or $20 at the time, and I was kind of like, this is a ripoff for the price. But then when you built it, you're like, wow, this is a pretty good sized model. it had a lot of detailing. It was probably one of the better models that Lego's put out, but it got trashed for being expensive and terrible. But it was great having it had one good figure, which was kind of random, like Unker's Thug in it. So I think that was kind of the problem, was just people gravitated towards just hammering that set based on that Unker Plotz Thug random inclusion in there. I think that was the tough. If they probably would have charged a couple more bucks, but then put in the one guy who was like stealing BB-8. If it would have like just taken a slightly different path. Oh wow, so these are the jumper plates, and then we put this little combo on here. Wow, this is some engineering. Man, that's such a good look. This could be used for like a castle look too, kind of thing. Just so many things. Lego's just so amazing just building this. I'm in awe. It's so sturdy too. Such a sturdy build. Dang. Just look at this. That's solid. I think people who miss out on this are really going to be mad. Well, I am not one of those. I am in on it. I have got it, and I am getting it. I get it. So, man, I almost want to go and buy the other sets and resell them just so I could keep the. Can I sell off all the promos and then get the set for free? Get this set for free, maybe. If you think about it, you could probably buy the Ghost, buy Shinhati, buy the Republic Gunship all separately with a Bark Speeder on one, the other battle pack, and then the hallway battle pack. Essentially, you could sell the Ghost when it retires for probably, like, let's say just over, add taxes in, sell the Ghost for like 140, 150 when it retires, just to get your money back, and just go and sell it. Sell the gunship for same thing, whatever it is, $150. And then you got the Bark Speeder, all of the VIP points in this set for free. And this set is like, or and maybe what you could do is like sell one of these and keep. If you had enough of these, if you didn't want these, you could sell all these off. I looked on Bricklink and they were selling for $40 already. It was pretty insane. I think most people that are getting this are keeping it and are building it. I would think a good majority. There's going to be some people that sell it for sure. It's a nice looking set. It really is. Now that I have it in hand, man, even the parts in here are like, wow, so good. All right, I'm kind of gushing over this. Now we got these like igloo parts. I forget what they're called. Like 1 by circular build thingies. We got a couple of these. That's another really cool technique. Okay, so that's pretty neat. This is going here. Just like that. Well, that's neat. There we go. Black 2x in the middle. You can tell this has got something planned for it. You see a lot of the Creator 3-in-1 sets use these type of techniques where you shield it and then you've got like a connection point in here. Right here. Oh wow, okay. Here we go. Now I got this little stack right here. On to page 26. We're moving along. The next bag looks pretty big. So, oh, okay, this gives you the wow, okay, so then this goes in front. It's not quite movable, but it kind of has that vibe. Wow, this thing's... Can't wait to build this, the carrier piece of this. It's going to be really impressive. It's going to be neat. Okay, cool. Bag number 3. Let's go. Thanks for sticking with me. Looks like we're going to be building a lot of battle droids here. It's going to be the carrier portion, the cool contraption where the droids are. Wow, a lot more plates. This is pretty hefty. It's got some... So far, the The solid thing of this set is that it does have a good amount of unique parts. Okay, there we go. There's one straight arm, one blaster arm. Is the ammo on these? Boy, it's gonna just take me a few minutes. Let me just build a bunch of droids. Let me pause because you don't need to see me just build a bunch of droids. Okay, back. We've got the battle droids built, and I am now we are making the carrier portion of this and cruising right along. It's nice getting the battle droids out of the way. And okay, here we go. And this looks fairly straightforward. And excited to see this in action. Oh, whoops. One little mistake. No big deal. Get that fixed. No, this goes here, apparently. Okay. Oh, now they're building a little bit of a sled thing. Here we go. Green is an interesting choice. Oh, man. One thing I did discover in bag 3 that's really amazing is this really cool printed piece of 25 years of Lego Star Wars. That is a really neat little printed piece. This is kind of the, I need to remember this technique. I kind of want to do something with a similar concept like this, like kind of have like an escape. So this is pretty cool. I need to keep this in mind. How does my dog hair get in this? Like the dog hasn't even been up here. It must just like naturally float in the air and somehow get in there. That is the thing with having pets, is like I feel like no matter what I do, lots of little black 2x. These are great parts too. Making this video at night is dangerous, especially with a margarita in hand. Yikes. It's getting spicy. It's right, Lego is spicy. Lego my ego. Do you sing while you Lego? Because if you do, maybe you watch TV while you Lego. What do you do while you Lego or build? The building experience. Okay, so now black plus this. I've got a bunch of these, 4 of these, 3 more of these parts. It's the only thing about retiring and doing Lego is that some of these sets, the parts are so small that it's got to get harder and harder over time. More and more difficult to handle your Lego. Can you handle, and you get blind. Some blind. You can't pick up your Lego. Your Lego's hurting your hands. What do? Life is just not fair. It's not fair. All right, here we go. Oh, so it goes up like that. Well, I'll be darned. That is interesting. Well, we know. Let's go reverse engineer. So it's only 2 repetitions, once here and once here. But there's nothing better than building a little Lego on a Friday night. Which day do you prefer? When do you build? I really do need to do my building on stream. It's actually hard to record and edit because usually the yawning ensues. Yawning ensues on a Friday night, and then whenever you yawn, it like freaks me out. Like I probably will miss it in the editing if I'm like rushing, and there'll be like a yawn fest. It's bound to happen. It is absolutely going to happen. I'm sure there's been videos where I have yawned. You just can't edit them all out. You get the build experience. You may now have FOMO and be like, holy cow, like this is actually worth getting 4x points, potentially 2x points depending on what you buy, and then this $30 thing. This is feeling like a $30 thing. And I think I said when I did the haul video, you know, these battle droids, you could argue between, you know, $1 to $2. Let's say you're being aggressive. These are $2 figures. I mean, I think it shows these things are like $253. Like they're not in a joke by any stretch of the imagination. And okay, now you gotta fold these little boys up. This is funky. You bend them over and turn them out. Oh. What the hell? Bend over droid. Alright, this is the adult version now. What the hell? This is so weird. So weird. We gotta put the arms back. Bend over, dude. What the hell? They look like little ducks on this freaking thing. Oh, you gotta put the... Oh, now I know why. Okay, you gotta put the arms back. You gotta put the... Or so they can fold all the way. There we go. Oh my god. Oh yeah, so you can press on it. Otherwise you can't press on it. Okay, cool. Holy smokes. Is this really a thing? Oh my god. Okay, arms up. Butt down, head up. Grab your pants. Grab your pants. Oh my god. It just feels like droid abuse. Is it a thing? Is it real? Do droids have rights? Which is probably the worst part of the Solo movie. And they're fighting for droid rights. It's like, dude. Stop. And then like... What's his name? Kills one of the droids. And then uploads them in the computer for his own purposes to do the Kessel run. Solo, dude. Solo was mean to the droids. Not a droid believer. What the heck? Oh my god. This is a little funky. I don't quite get this. Put your hands up. I got them all in there. So now this apparently... Oh, we got to put all the guns. Get all the guns. Let's see. This guy... He can sit right there. Oh wow, you have to like go exactly. It's kind of like really get in there. So you really gotta, almost gotta angle them in there. Bam! Holy God! Look at that. And then this is a topper for this. Oh my God. For the 25 years. Not that you really needed this for this scene. Decent amount of extra parts. Some arms, droid arms. But this thing essentially pops out. These guys all jump off, they get their weapons and go. So it's like a Bradley fighting vehicle. I wish there was like a latch or something. But this thing just kind of drives around. Boom, boom. Wow. This thing's a decent size. I mean, look at this. It's not like, it's well designed. It's not crappy. So stay tuned for the review. I'll either do it this this Sunday, or it'll essentially be next week, and then you'll just have to get FOMO if you haven't purchased. That I've heard in some stores are out of these already. There are some stores that still have these left. I think online still has them. And yeah, that is it for this build experience. Thank you for joining. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.